A local high school student wants to save the bee population, so he started his own beekeeping business, and it just keeps growing. NBC 24's Jay Hanna stopped by to check it out, and it's new tonight at 6.
In an effort to save the bee population, Thomas Bodnar began his business, Bodnar's Busy Bees, and now has more than 100,000 bees buzzing just outside of Cygnet. Bees continue to die across the United States at an alarming rate from things like pesticides and poor nutrition, but the 17-year-old is trying to do his best to bring them back.
If the bees all die, then we can only live a couple more years because we'll have no crops.
Elmwood senior Thomas Bodnar has spent the last 2 years developing his beekeeping business with his hives. He got the idea from a teacher and has learned the trade from a family friend. Bodnar received $200 from the Fostoria Chamber of Commerce to get his business up and running, and now his goal is to continue his colony growth behind his house and sell both honey and wax very soon.
I've just grown with it and grown to love it.
Part of the reason he began Bodnar's Busy Bees was to help restore the bee population in the area. Bodnar says the one main reason for the recent increase in bee deaths is because beekeepers purchase the bees but don't dedicate enough time or energy in sustaining them.
A lot of mite and a lot of different diseases will take over the bees, and it takes over and wipes out many hives. And if somebody doesn't catch it, then other bees will go into that dead hive and rob their honey, and then they'll take it to their hive and then kill that hive too.
Bodnar is set to earn his associate's degree from Owens in May after taking 3 classes there this fall. That will be before he earns his high school diploma in June. He also works for his family down the road. So where does he find time to keep the bees? He says they are a self-sustaining ecosystem and fly around to crops in the area.
They can go and do their thing, and then I can come back and check on them and make sure they're all right.
Even though Bodnar will be a University of Toledo rocket in just under a year, he will be commuting from home and continuing his business. In Cygnet, Jay Hanna, NBC 24 News.